You're listening to the What the Wrestling Podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are about to go ape shit. That's right, Survivor Series. Probably the weakest goddamn build we've ever had for Survivor Series. But it is upon us, and it is coming in a couple of days. Not gonna lie, not really excited for this show, but I am excited to see what's gonna happen at the end of the show because I think we're gonna get something crazy. I mean, I gotta get people talking, so let's get into it. Keep your eyes glued to the screen for our menu has changed. That's right. I had to switch some things up, move some things around. Still not final, but keep your eyes glued to the socials. That's right. We've got socials. So RJD10K, that's me on Instagram. RJ699, that's me on Twitter. Follow me at RJD199 on Snapchat. But most importantly, follow What the Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. Let's go. So, without further ado, let's go. Yes, yes, yes. 'Tis I, RJD here. And we are getting into Survivor Series. Not excited for this show at all. But, at least it's in New York. So Survivor Series taking place in the good old borough of Brooklyn. Don't know how good it's going to be. Don't know if I'm going to really care. But being a WWE fan, I am going to watch. Me lying and saying I ain't going to watch, that's cap. And I ain't going to do that.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I like WWE too. So, we are going to, let's talk about one thing first. So, Survivor Series. Now, back in the day, Survivor Series used to mean something. You know, it used to be one of the big four, you know, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble. You know, it used to be one of the big four. A lot of big things happened at Survivor Series. Raw versus Smackdown, brand supremacy. But it is far removed from what it used to be. They keep switching up plans. They keep firing people. They keep doing a whole bunch of stuff, making things just make no sense. Survivor Series used to be great. It used to be awesome. It used to be something that we all of us as wrestling fans look forward to, but recently it's become a bit of a joke. It's a bit of a joke. The wrestling is always good, the talent is good, but it's the booking, the back office, the build. There's no build. What's the point of the build? It kind of makes no sense. I honestly forgot there was even a Survivor Series this weekend. How do you come off of what we saw? Hangman Page winning, finally, 2-year build, winning that title from Kenny Omega. Hope he gets well soon. I know he's battling with a shitload of injuries, so hope he gets well soon. But how do we go from that major pay-per-view to what the fuck we are about to encounter Sunday. Like, there is no comparison. Make no mistake. There is no comparison of these two shows. This show, I have very, very low expectations of this show. Not even gonna lie. My expectations are not high. I don't know. I do think we will get something at the end.
Stupid.
I mean, call me stupid for having faith in these guys, but I do think we'll get something at the end of the show. I don't think it's just gonna go off with Roman, you know, we the ones. You know, I don't think it's gonna end like that. But but I do think we'll get something at the end of this show which would make it all worthwhile, which would make it make sense. I hope so. I hope so. Please pray for me, because I don't want to be
stupid
out here looking crazy. So let's see. Let's get into the match card. But before we get into that, public service announcement. I've switched to YouTube. So I know my other YouTube had 38 subscribers. That is now going to be my gaming YouTube for RJDTV. This YouTube, What the Wrestling, I have switched it over. And this is going to be my YouTube on wrestling. So I'm starting from literally 0. I have 1 subscriber, and that is me. It's awesome, because ain't nobody gonna love you like you gonna love you, right? So subscribe to the goddamn channel, goddammit.
Perfect.
Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Everybody, if you're watching this, please subscribe to the channel. Help me get my subscribers back up. I'm building this from the ground up. I don't care how long it takes me. I like talking about wrestling. You like hearing about wrestling, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Or you just like looking at me. Either way, it's fine with me. Let's build this thing together. Let us make some headway, and let's get this on and popping. Listen.
Do it! Just do it!
Just do it, y'all. Just do it. Now, don't know what's going to be on the pre-show. Don't know, don't care. We're going to go right into the match card. We have Raw Tag Team Champions RK Bros versus the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. I am picking the Usos because we the ones. So I'm picking the Usos to win here. I think there would be some shenanigans. I think they would cheat. RK Bros loses nothing by losing here. And I think this is going to be actually let me switch this up. The wrestling on this show, I think, is going to be fantastic. It's not the wrestling that's the problem. It's the booking and how they handle shit and everything else. That's the problem. The wrestling is going to be great. Trust me. Because a lot of different matchups and a lot of different things going on in this show. So, I've got the Usos winning that match. Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura versus United States Champion Damian Priest. They have not been doing much with Nakamura recently. They have been doing a lot with Damian Priest recently. Nakamura hasn't really been doing anything for this title reign. They don't have him doing shit, which is trash. He's better than that. But they don't use him, so what are we going to do? Damian Priest gets the win here because Damian Priest is kind of on a little run right now. So I'm going to give the edge to Mr. Priest. Next, we have Team Raw versus Team SmackDown, the women's version. So we have Team Raw, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Carmella, and Zelina Vega. Queen Zelina. We have Team SmackDown, Sasha Banks, the boss, Shotzi Blackheart, Shayna Baszler, Natalya, and one person to be named later because they keep firing everybody. Probably might have been Tegan Nox, you think? Might have been Tegan Nox, but they keep firing everybody, so who the hell knows who's going to be the fifth lady? I'm taking Raw here. I'm taking Raw. The fact that they don't even know they have a person to be named later, we'll probably find out who that person is on the pre-show. And that person who comes to the venue, who comes to Brooklyn and comes to the venue, she's going to find out she's going to be in the match on the pre-show as well. So they're all over the place. They don't know what the fuck they want to do. So
You stupid.
Definitely gonna be Team Raw. I can smell it. Next we have Team Raw, featuring Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, KO, Austin Theory, and Bobby Lashley versus Team SmackDown with Drew McIntyre, Xavier Woods, King Woods, Jeff Hardy, Happy Corbin, and another person to be named later because they keep firing everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and say this will be Team SmackDown because I think they're going to give Drew a big win. They got King Woods here now. I think, KO and Finn Balor. I think there'll be a lot of dissension going on both teams, but I'm gonna say Team SmackDown. I got a feeling they want Drew to stand tall. We know what's up with Xavier Woods, but I'm gonna say Team SmackDown wins here. It's just a gut feeling I have. This really is like, I don't know. There are really no main event players on Team Raw besides Seth Rollins. At least you have King Woods and Drew, who are main event players right now on SmackDown. So I think they take the loss here because Seth Rollins has bigger plans later on in the night. Next, we have the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair versus Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch. I'm taking big time Bex here because I think Charlotte got a lot going on. There's heat there. There's genuine, real heat here. Both of these women had a shouting match backstage. It's common knowledge. Everybody knows about it. I'm going to say Charlotte takes the L. Becky takes the win because they want to keep Becky strong. Think everything will be fine. They'll work themselves out. We got to have a winner. I do think Becky's going to cheat, but I do think this crowd is going to get behind Becky because nobody likes Charlotte. They love to boo her, even though she's really good, and everybody knows she's really good. We love to boo Charlotte. Charlotte's going to take the loss here. Next, we have the Universal Championship match. Roman Reigns, your tribal chief,
Perfect.
versus Big E. This is the easiest match to predict on the show. Roman Reigns wins in a very hard-fought match. I think Big E will get his shit in, as Steve Austin would say. You gotta get your shit in. I think Stone Cold. I think Big E is gonna get his shit in. I think the New Day. Well, Kofi's hurt storyline wise, so they might come down and help him if the Usos come out. But ultimately, with the shenanigans, Roman spears or chokes out Mr. Big E for the uno, dos, tres, and that's all she wrote. But after the fact,
Surprise, motherfucker.
I think, now this may be a stretch, but listen, hear me out. Carmelo Hayes cashed in his contract to fight Isaiah Swerve Scott. Even though it was a written contract, they treated it like Money in the Bank. I think, being that Seth Rollins has been carrying that goddamn clipboard around with his title match shot, I think he comes down and he reigns on Big E's parade. And I think he takes the title from Big E and they have Big E chase to get the title back. Now, call me crazy. That's what I would do because you're not getting The Rock on this show. You're not getting The Rock. So get that out of your head. There's a 99.9% chance The Rock does not show up. You know, there's always that 1%. But there's a 99% chance you don't get The Rock. So, it's Survivor Series. It's one of the big four in name only. But it's still one of the big four. You want to have something big happen on this show. What you do is you get Seth Rollins to be the dastardly heel that he is, and he takes the title from Big E, ending the show with a bang. And the Monday Night Messiah, Seth freaking Rollins, the bad guy, he gets the title. Big E gets to chase him all the way up until WrestleMania of next year. Now listen, he could chase him to WrestleMania. You could have him win the Royal Rumble. There's a lot of things you could do with Big E to have him coronate and get the title at WrestleMania. So I think that would be great because we already know. It's probably going to be Brock and Roman at WrestleMania. Maybe Brock wins the Royal Rumble to get that, or maybe he wins the Elimination Chamber to get that. Something. Oh, actually, I think they did away with the Elimination Chamber this year. So listen, you gotta be creative with this. And I wouldn't mind having Big E chase. As long as Seth Rollins gets quality wins and he has a good title reign, even if he fucking cheats every match, I don't care. He's a bad guy. It's okay. I want to see something different here. Don't just have Roman win and go, we the ones. Like, do something different. Do something different. So, have him treated like a Money in the Bank contract. Listen, this allows me to have a number one contender's title shot opportunity. I'm cashing that in right now. Everybody goes crazy in Brooklyn. Yeah. Everybody's going to be like, yeah. Oh my God. He's cashing in. He's going to put his title on the line. Then you can have Big E come and say, oh, this is bullshit on the next day on Monday Night Raw. You can have it go a bunch of different ways. But that's what I would do. I know it's a stretch, but we're not getting The Rock. So that's what I would do. And we the ones. And we out of here. RJD, as always, we are out of here. It is time to go. Everybody be safe out there. I got to hit the town. It's 45 degrees. Put on your coat. Merch. DM me for merch. Y'all got the socials. In case you missed it, there it is. I am definitely in the process of constructing. a new and improved background here on the Streamlabs. So be patient. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Probably going to pay some money towards it. So support the channel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And support the channel, man. Get some merch. Get yourself a shirt. Get yourself a hat. DM me and support a brother. Other than that, I am out. Everybody be safe. Peace.
Dom DeMarco.